Odie makes this really cool product called Liqui-Lock. It turns the water into your toilet into a gel so you can move it around your client's house and not spill that nasty water everywhere. Then if you reinstall the toilet and turn the water back on, it reliquefies the water and flushes it down the drain. Pretty cool. Check it out. Hey, Paul. Hey gang, it's Paul with Stud Pack. Welcome back to the channel and our bathroom remodel. In the previous video, you saw us build this entire tub deck, and we even set the tub in place so the owners could check it out. They loved it, and so we're ready to continue on with this project.
Yeah, but it looks a little different than how we left it in the previous episode. What'd you get in here and do while I was gone?
So I didn't rip anything out, but I was struggling last night with a couple of details, so let me just show you what I did. The first thing I did, I just put 2 structural screws in each one of these instead of relying on these framing nails. I was going to do that anyway, I just forgot yesterday. Then I added this board here to support the inner edge of this plywood. And even had to notch that wall right there, see that? But it's super strong now. And then the thing I was struggling with the most was this detail right here. Our glass panel is going to be here, so this side is going to be in the shower. And it really needs to be sloped. So any water that gets here is going to roll off. We don't want any water sitting right here. So I thought about it. You know, you could slope the framing. That's a lot of work. We already have this built. So I just cut off that piece of plywood. And I brought my saw stop with me today, and I just cut a taper on it. 3 degrees.
Cool.
Yep. Now I had to send it through each direction to get that. That's going to go right there and establish our slope. And then I did have to put in this board also, just to support the seam between the 2 pieces of plywood. So that'll be perfect. And then I also cut this block right here. I wanted solid backing all right here because our curb's going to go down here, our glass door. So let's screw this block in place, attach our last 2 pieces of plywood, and start waterproofing this thing. Alrighty gang, the tub deck is coming together. Very strong, very solid. I want to show you what we're going to do right here. This was Jordan's idea. So this is where our slope is. So we just let the sheet run long. In other words, we didn't cut it yet. I was going to put 2 sections here, but Jordan said just put 1 sheet and score it, and then let's let it bend over and make the slope. So let's try it. Nice.
Nice.
All right, beautiful.
Screw down.
Yep. Alrighty guys, been working on backer board today. We almost have it done, have a couple little pieces left to do. We're going to show you in a minute. Got all this done. I just put thin set in the joints, no tape. When we put the Schluter Curdy over that, that's going to act like our tape. So I don't need it there. This little slope came out great. I'm going to hold this level so you can see our slope. See that?
Yeah.
Nice. And this was a great idea Jordan had. Look how clean that is. So our glass panel will be back here, and then the homeowner will never have to worry about water sitting on this ledge, which they always did before. And then back here, I had to do a little patch. Jordan got his hand in the thin set yesterday. I tried to fix it. It made it worse, so he made me stop. We patched that today. Put some mesh tape over the transition between the backer board and the drywall, because we already know that our tile is going to extend past here. So will our waterproofing. And then if you notice, right here, this wasn't in the shop the other day. So full disclosure, what happened, I always put in blocking for grab bars, whether they want them or not. And I take pictures of where it is. And I totally forgot to do the blocking. So I cut this out, added 2x8s, and repaired it. So now I can sleep tonight. So we have this piece to put up, the curb, and then we're not sure what to do on the front yet. It had wood panels, and we're thinking about tile. So let us know in the comments what you would do. Would you put tile here, or wood panels to match the cabinets, or something else? So our next step is to start waterproofing. In the garage we have a whole Schluter Curdy kit, the curb, the drain, the Curdy, the all set, everything. And we're going to clad this thing in orange. I'm pretty excited about that. We've used their products before, but not on the whole thing. We've used their products on the floor of a shower, but not on the walls or a tub deck. So that's going to look great. So we're going to start that tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Hey gang, it's the next day. We're ready for waterproofing. You may have noticed I put backer board on the front of the tub deck. We're still not sure if this is going to get tile or wood panels like it used to have, but whatever way we go, we're ready for tile. Or if we decide wood panels, we can just fasten them right through here. Also did the edge here where the door is going to be. This corner is going to have to wait until we do this electrical and put some drywall here. Hopefully that's tomorrow. Let's head out to the garage, and I'm going to show you the package of what we're going to use to waterproof this whole area for years to come. All right, here it is, gang. We're going all Schluter on this one. We have 2 rolls of their Curdy waterproofing membrane. Each one of these rolls is 108 square feet, 3 feet 3 inches wide, 33 feet long. Here's our curb. We'll cut it to fit later. We've got our flange, which will attach to our existing drain. And there's the grate for the shower. 4 bags of their all set. We've got all our inside and outside corners. These are great. We're going to show you these. And I bought a roll of the Curdy band. It's the same material as this, it's just a little thinner. And this is for all your seams. So why don't we mix up some thin set, and while it's slaking, we'll cut all of our Curdy to length and have it ready to go. that's it for the shower. Let's tackle this tub deck. All right, man.
Woo.
That's it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I love that stuff.
It went down pretty easy.
So that is completely waterproof. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it might be bulletproof.
It might be. Well, why don't we clean up this mess and we'll come back with the camera and we'll show them a few tips and tricks that we did.
Let's do it.
All right. All right, guys, that was a huge step. The sun's set. We're out of thin set. We're almost done with the Schluter. Have a few more things tomorrow to do, but let's walk you through a few details. But before I do that, I want to talk about waterproofing. Go back and watch our video where we tore the shower out. It was tiled directly on backer board and that shower system failed. So we always like to do an additional waterproofing method. We actually have a video where we put Aqua Defense, which is by Mapai, on the backer board. You just paint it on. And this is another way, a sheet membrane. This one just happens to be by Schluter. We love their products. This went up super easy. We used a drywall knife to push the air out, just like you're hanging wallpaper. Schluter offers a class on using their products. I've taken it. It was unbelievable. I recommend it. And it really helped me to know the procedures that they expect. Like, you have to use a modified thin set on this. A modified thin set will harden or cure under their membrane. An unmodified thin set will not. So it's really important. You'll void their warranty if you don't use the proper thin set.
And they have a good warranty too, right?
Absolutely. So let's start over here. In this shower, we went full length, top to bottom, and we just wrapped the Curdy membrane around the corners. So we have a seam here with a 2-inch overlap, more than that really, right, Jordan?
Right.
A seam here and a seam here. So there are just 3 vertical seams in our waterproof membrane. And then remember, we minimize the seams on our backer board. So this thing, we could shower in it when we're done with the floor, right?
Yeah.
Floor tile. That's
Yeah, we might start doing that, taking showers after we get done working.
to clean up, right?
Right.
And you may wonder why I haven't done the pan yet. We have to set the drain and the curb, obviously. And I don't like walking on my brand new pan while I do this. So we're gonna do that
Makes
last.
sense. It's kind of like why you do floor tile last.
Right. And then over here, this was super easy. 3 pieces. A seam here and a seam here. We used some scraps to come 6 inches up the wall and use their Curdy band in the corner. Right there. Tomorrow we'll put in our inside corners and our outside corners. They're pre-molded. You could use the Curdy band here, but this was, I think, a lot easier.
Yeah, and I didn't really notice the difference between the Curdy band and just the regular Curdy. It felt like the same thickness and material, so I wonder why they have 2 different products. I mean,
I've heard the band was thinner, but
right.
we're talking thousandths of an inch.
Right.
And we even wrapped it down the edge of the tub here in case any water ever gets on the tub deck and runs down here. The edge of that plywood is protected.
Yeah.
It all laps, just like that. And the beauty about Curdy is it doesn't have to lap. My DNA wants it to lap, but you could do a reverse lap and it would still be fine. Yeah. On our next video, we'll set the Curdy drain with the big wide bonding flange. We'll put our curb in. We have some electrical to do so we can patch this wall and finish this corner. And then, Jordan, what do you think? Do our pre-slope?
That'd be cool.
and then we're almost ready for tile.
Almost. That'll be exciting.
Yep, that's awesome. So if you liked our video, be sure to smash that like button for us. It means the world to us. Leave us a comment. We'll try to answer it if you have a question. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.